and welcome to another edition of Periscope. I'm Vivian Ecclefield. Well, we're here at another groundbreaking ceremony for the city of Perris-Menifee. Today, the city of Perris is breaking ground on a new aquatic center. This facility will include an Olympic-sized pool that's 50 meters long. It'll have 3 diving boards, 2 that are 1 meter high and 1 that's 3 meters high. I was able to talk with a variety of individuals about how they're making yet another dream come true. All right, well, we're here with Robert Field, and I guess you're the guy who's kind of making all this happen, the developer, is that right?
We're the project manager and project funding source, so yeah, we're making this project happen.
Well, tell us how it all began and what's underway right now.
Well, it began when the supervisor for this region, Supervisor Marion, decided that he needed to do a little bit more to provide amenities, recreational amenities for this community. It's an underserved community in a lot of respects, so he put this project together with us. He saw another project we had done that's similar to this in the city of Harupa Valley that's been an enormous success, and wanted to duplicate that and actually maybe make it a little bit better. So that's how it got started, and we managed to arrange the funding, and the facility itself is going to have 2 components. It's going to have a competition pool component, which is a 50-meter Olympic-sized pool, and it's going to have a recreational component, which has got a lazy river and a wave rider and a bunch of other really neat stuff, a slide, and it's all going to have an aviation theme tied into the Perris Valley Skydiving Center and March Air Force Base, which so we're celebrating through this recreational facility our aviation heritage as well, so it's a pretty neat deal.
So are you the one that's going about, did you actually do part of the design? What was your part of this?
We actually are the project management group that runs it, so we pick the architect, we pick the contractor, and we're running them. We're the boss, we're the funding source, and they answer directly to us, and we're the ones who are going to be responsible for seeing this thing through to completion.
Well, we're here with Marion, County Supervisor. Marion, give us an idea of how this park, this pool actually fits into the entire plan here at the Menifee. Well, you're actually at the center of the entire county.
We happen to be right at the boundary of the cities of Perris and Menifee, so this is why we call this the Perris-Menifee Aquatic Center. And it serves a vast area. It'll serve anything for 20 to 30 miles around will be coming here. It's a regional facility, and we're located at the dead center of Riverside County, where we are right now. This is, if you tried to find the physical center of West Riverside County, you'd be within a mile of where we are. Another thing to do, we have the Metrolink train depot is going to be right across the street, right at the interchange of Highway 74, 215, within walking distance of here.
So the whole idea, I guess, is that you've got this huge sports complex that really serves the entire county. That's why it's centralized.
Right. Everybody in the county is welcome here. This is a county park, operated by the county Parks and Recreation System. And it'll particularly, though, serve the people from the Merino Valley to Temecula, over to Hemet, and over to Elsinore. And we're going to be training Olympian athletes here. There's going to be Olympic champions come out of this pool in years to come, I predict.
Well, Charlene, this is your brainchild, so to speak. Tell us how this came about.
Well, it started about 7 years ago, and my daughter was in swim at Perris High School, and we were looking at ways to improve the facility at Perris High School. And through a lot of research, what we found is that it's more expensive to build a pool on a high school property than it is city or county or state. And so over the 7 years, we did a lot of research. We went to different aquatics facilities. We formed a committee for the city of Perris. The city of Perris paid for a feasibility study. And so basically the city of Perris was ready for an aquatic center, but we didn't have the money or the property for the facility. And when they built Big League Dreams, we noticed that this property was here, and just through a lot of conversations and joint use talking with the county and the supervisor, Ashley, and Supervisor Stone, they were able to come together with a plan to put a water park right here.
And it sounds like it's really, there's something for everyone. I mean, you're looking at people that are maybe serious Olympians to somebody who just wants to get cooled off and have fun.
Exactly. It's something that was part of the 7-year process. We tried to have a focus group with all the users from the community. So from little kids through senior citizens, we should have everybody's needs met.
All right, we're here with Jeff Stone, who is, I guess, the reason this whole thing is happening, according to Supervisor Marion. Give us an idea of how this all came about and why.
Well, it represented the Menifee area prior to Supervisor Ashley represented it after the census. And we had it in the works to build a large aquatics facility because this area is so underserved. We have high schools. This is going to allow the possibility of having water polo teams and diving, and here we're watching the Olympics and seeing some hometown stars there. I believe that through this aquatics facility at this wonderful location that's going to be serving both the 3rd and the 5th districts very, very well, we may see some Olympic champions coming out of the area and nurture their skills. So I'm very excited not only for the recreational aspects or competitive aspects of it, but as you can tell, the temperature's a little bit warm here today. It's going to give a chance for our kids to have a place where they can recreate and cool off. And it's a great location for it next to the Field of Dreams, and I'm just very excited that this day has finally come.
Supervisor Ashley was talking about how he had been trying for years to make this all happen, and it really took that cooperative effort. Tell us about how that whole thing came together.
Well, we have a redevelopment agency that's in Sun City, and Marion had his pot of money, I had my pot of money, but neither of us had enough money to really build it by ourselves. So like Supervisor Ash and I have done over the past 8 years, we partnered together in the best interest of our communities, and this is going to be a shared facility that's going to really be a draw from, I believe Hemet, Romaland, Homeland, Menifee, and all along the 215 corridor, Perris. It's just going to be a wonderful amenity for all the kids and even adults that are going to utilize this pool.
The new Aquatic Center will also include 3 water slides, a slow-flowing artificial river, a wave rider attraction, a children's water playground, a recreation pool, and the usual poolside accoutrements, like beach chairs, umbrellas, and shade trees. The center sits on county-owned land just north of the Big League Dreams baseball complex. And that's yet another dream coming true for the city of Perris. I'm Vivian Ecclefield. I'd like to thank you for watching another edition of Periscope.